Радіо UA Chicago.
Okay, dear listeners, today we have an honor to welcome in our studio the founder and the executive director of Rebuilding Ukraine Association, Thomas Lang. It's our third podcast in English, so hopefully you will get everything we want to say, want to express. Thomas, actually, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for participating, and thank you for helping our country. That's first of all what I want to say today.
You're welcome. Thank you. It's an honor to serve.
Okay, Rebuilding Ukraine Association. Tell us more about this project, when you started, and what it does for Ukraine, and how you involved personally.
Rebuilding Ukraine Association's mission is to educate Ukrainian individuals to participate in the reconstruction program that's soon to happen after the war is over. Not that there isn't much construction happening now, but our planning really is more for the future. And education is important to start now. So that's where our focus is. We have two major programs that are under development. One is with the Ministry of Veterans Affairs, working on mental health, conflict resolution programs to be taught to staff at the Assistance Center south of Kyiv. And then we have our Reunite program, which is rebuilding Ukraine's national independence through education. It's a collaborative agreement with several American universities and Ukrainian universities and private industry. And we're seeking partners, financial partners for that project to get it underway so we can start training construction managers to be able to work for foreign-funded projects.
That's actually really impressive, Thomas, and not a lot of people know you, but I just want to say that you are also involved in Ukrainian-American Chamber of Commerce. You are the board member. And tell us, why Ukraine? You're an American person. You could live your life here. You just could care about your own, lifestyle, your home, wife, kids. Why Ukraine? Like, how you relate to Ukraine?
Well, I have worked all over the Middle East and Eastern Europe for part of my working career. And during one of my projects that I was based in Poland, I had a wonderful trip to Lviv and met an incredible lady there. And we've been married for 30 years, and we have three children, or 3 adults now. So my passion for the country comes from my family. And my passion to help comes from just my desire to give back. I believe that my experience of international working in the building materials industry and the need for Ukraine, it just fed different areas of my desires, I guess if I use that word. And my passion is to figure out how I can best serve and help Ukraine.
What do you think about what's going on in Ukraine nowadays? Like 2 years, we've seen the war, the full-scale invasion of Russia. 10 years in total, if we count like from 2014. Like, how you see the world reacting to this? Like, do you see it and you satisfied how the world reacts, or you see it and you're a bit disappointed?
I have two emotions on that. One, if a person is familiar with the geopolitics of Ukraine and Russia and Western Europe, they understand more what the battle and what the war is all about. But people who really are not familiar with the geopolitical situation in that part of the world really struggle with why are we funding and why are we putting so much energy over there. So, many times I have to have a conversation trying to educate them as to what's the importance of why we need to win the war and why we need to keep Russia from taking over Ukraine. So it's once somebody's educated, normally you see their positions change and start to understand. But it's a process.
And it's really essential. It's a really crucial job that you're doing for us. So again, I think on behalf of everyone, we grateful and thankful for you. And we have an audience of like about 10-15,000 that listen to our radio every day on 12:40 a.m. We have about 50,000 people that are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Tell our listeners how can they be involved? Because some of them are business owners, some of them are just employees. Sorry. How can they participate? How they can help you to help our country?
Well, really, we're at the stage now that we have having the 501c3 in place, having our agreements in place with the Ministry of Veterans Affairs, and the staff ready to go. We're really at the stage where we're trying to find collaborative financial partners that would like to facilitate our project with the Ministry of Veterans Affairs. We welcome involvement on our board. We're not looking to just take that money and spend it how we want to. We're again a very transparent organization. So we're not so much looking for people right now to be involved in the corporate side of the nonprofit. We're really looking for people who want to collaborate with us in that vision of what we're doing and help us financially.
All of you who are saying, I am exhausted, I am tired, please listen to what Thomas is saying, to look at what he's doing for our country. I think it's really important, and that's the best motivation for us to continue fight our enemy and to win this war, to bring democracy back to where it's supposed to be. Thomas, thank you a lot for coming today to our studio. Thank you for all you're doing, and hopefully we definitely will continue our podcast. We will talk more about the organization, but it will be like next week or week after that. For today, thank you a lot.
Thank you. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
Радіо UA Чикаго.
Підпишіться на канал Радіо UA Чикаго, ставте вподобайки та коментуйте відео, а також підтримайте нас на Патреоні. Посилання в описі.